Hello, Kendy Bliss Beauty here of blissbeautyandglitter.com. Thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you for every single person that I've subscribed to our channel, been part of our family. I appreciate every single person. So, this video is a chit chat about who Kendy Bliss Beauty is and what blissbeautyandglitter.com is about. So, my actual name is Kendy. A lot of people call me Kendy because they cannot pronounce my name properly. I am originally from Africa, Nigeria to be precise. I've lived half and half, half of my age in Nigeria and half of my age. And you guys already know how old I am, so you do the math. So yeah, I'm gonna do sharing, but I'm not gonna do all the sharing. So anyway, so I've done half and half. Half of what I've lived in Africa, I've lived half of that as well here. So I'm a family person. I am happily married. I have been happily married for almost 2 decades now. And I have three amazing kids, two amazing indoor cats, 10 amazing outdoor cats. I'm a family person. I'm a businesswoman. I'm a beauty enthusiast. I am a friend. I am a daughter. I am a wife. I am a mother. And also, I'm a sister. And so I wanted to use this medium to have a chit chat with you guys because, I appreciate all the love, people that are subscribing to our channel, people sharing, even people letting me know they watch my video on YouTube. It's really special to me. I wanted to have this chit chat with you guys to just kind of give you guys an insight or an idea into what Bliss Beauty and Glitter and what Bliss Beauty and Glitter is about and who Kendy Bliss Beauty and Glitter is. So I grew up as a little girl in Africa. And at a really early age, because I'm a twin, I have a twin brother, I understood the essence of having beautiful things, having a good life. And so when we were growing up, there was a lot of stuff that I always compared by myself. And there was a lot of blessings to count also, because a lot of time we tend to look at others and not appreciate, because you know how they always say the grass is always greener on the other side. And so I was a little girl who understood a lot of stuff very young. And one of the things that I always remember was different about myself and my twin brother was the color of our teeth. For a lot of people who know, back in those days in Africa, back in the 80s and the early or late 70s, there's a lot of kids that was affected with the tetracycline syndrome. For people who know what that is, it's a kind of I think it's an antibiotics where people use, but it has a lot of side effects, and most mothers back then use those medicine, and so they didn't understand the side effect of it. And one of the side effects of it was it changes the color of the teeth. And so myself and my twin brother, when we were growing teeth, we didn't grow white teeth. We grew brown teeth. And so at a very young age, I understood what it felt like to be different. I wasn't bullied because back then there was no social media, so nobody could really bully you. But I heard and I learned a lot of confidence, and people understood me. Though back then, like I said, there was no social media, and you didn't get bullied, but you personally will understand that something was different about you. But I have earned my way through understanding who I am, as a person, because you have to find your own confidence in yourself and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So I knew who I was, and I didn't let what was different about me hold me back, because that's what I always tell people. Don't let people define you. You define who you are. And even in the midst of what you're thinking, it's a disadvantage. Find an advantage in that. And so my difference back then, and back then, like I said, there was no social media, so people didn't really pick on you that way. So I grew up and I always held my head up high. I never let anybody tell me otherwise. I was so confident in myself that I never felt I was different based on anything. And so growing up, understanding how sometimes what people see of you, they defined you that way. And as I grew, people never questioned or challenged or be nosy about, oh, why is the color of your teeth that way. And when I even get in conversation, I tell people sometimes it's not because I don't brush it, it's not because I smoke or drink. I'm a social drinker, but I don't smoke. And so I always let people know I was born this way. There's nothing wrong with being different. We can celebrate each other differences without pulling each other apart. And so I've always celebrated what is unique and different about me. If I done things about it to make it different, absolutely. I remember back when I used to live in Brooklyn in New York, I've done laser treatments, but all I know is my teeth became so sensitive. And I'm like, you know what? If this is the kind of pain and torture that I have to go through to get a whiter teeth, then forget it. If somebody's going to see me and not appreciate who I am because my teeth is not white, then that's on that person. So I've always learned to celebrate myself. Like I said, I'm a happily married person, almost 20 years now. Have amazing kids. Life is a blessing, and so we have to celebrate it and live it as one. And so I've always understood what skincare is and what to look beautiful and be confident was at a very young age. So that all came to me understanding and also trying to celebrate myself as much as I can. And so the beauty enthusiast person of today started at a very young age. And so I full fledged went into the beauty industry in 2008. It was right around when I just had Jacob, my first child. And I said to myself, being a mother and trying to work and be flexible, it's almost impossible. I need to do something that will give me, more time to spend with my kids. It was just Jacob then to stand. And here is Jacob. Jacob, come and say hi. Come and say hi. This is Jacob, my first child. You guys, I have another channel. Jacob, just say hi. Just lean over and say hi. Okay. Thanks for saying hi. Bye, Jacob. So the part that made me say to myself, I need to do something. And then when I had Jacob, so I started in 2008 retailing beauty products, and so started on eBay. In 2012, I went full fledged. I had Jacob in 2008, had Joshua in 2010, and then when I had Amber Rose, which is my last, in 2012, I went full fledged into beauty products. And so I understand how underserved, the beauty, especially ethnic people, how, it's underserved, especially when it comes to skincare. A lot of times when I tell people like the vast variety of beauty product in the market for people of color, sometimes they're really shocked. Because when you go to Rite Aid, go to Walmart, and I'm not picking at those stores. It's not their fault. It's not the fact that they don't want to cater to those specific group of people, but it's just that if they don't, it's not important for them too. Let me just use it that way. It's not important for them too. So if they're not doing it, it's not a do or die. They understand their demographics. They understand what is important to them to bring sales in, and so they go into those categories. And so it's not important to them for those companies to carry those products. So we've understood that early. And so that's why we have that full passion to be inclusive when it comes to skincare. We do not only sell just skincare product, we also sell other kinds of beauty product as well. All the links are down below. You guys can check it out. Though I want to do a lot of chit chatting with you guys and give you guys more detail into who Kendy Bliss Beauty is. I hate when I try to talk so fast and I start slurring. And anyways, So, and also what blissbeautyandglitter.com is about. But I'm gonna say maybe this is the first verse of my chit chat with you guys into introducing you guys into who Kendall Bliss Beauty is and why I have this passion for skincare. I've actually said to myself, it will come to a point where I might actually find time, maybe do an online course to be some kind of certified or licensed skincare specialist, or maybe go full-fledged and become a dermatologist, because I understand and I know something about the importance of having a good skin. It really projects something about you, and that projection is so important that we all at least try or strive to achieve it. As much as I would love to keep chit chatting with you guys, I don't want you guys to get bored. I appreciate you guys listening. I appreciate you guys watching. And thank you guys so much for being part of this family. For all the people that has been on this journey with us since back in the days of eBay, because we started on eBay, then did a little bit of Amazon and Bonanza. We only do not just sell beauty product. We also retail jewelry as well, and so we are also on Nasty, and so it's all about beautifying yourself, finding what's your niche, understanding that, and celebrating yourself any way that you can. I appreciate you guys all for being here. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for clicking the notification bell. Thank you guys for being here. I've done, how many thank you have I said just now? I think I've said maybe 6 or 7 of it. I'm that person. I'm so thankful, and we all have to. Till I see you guys in my next video, I appreciate you all. Stay beautiful and be good. Bye.